In a world that moves fast, it's easy to forget what truly makes us feel alive. Last week we took a step back and looked deeper into the heart of happiness, what really brings peace, what creates meaning, and how to live with more lightness, purpose, and joy. This is your Top 10 Weekly Recap, the science and soul of happiness and fulfillment. Let it remind you, you don't need more, you just need what matters most. What if everything you thought about happiness was wrong? We chase money, fame, validation, but science says these only give us a dopamine hit, not real joy. The truth, happiness isn't something you find, it's something you build. Studies showed us these that says, gratitude rewires your brain, connection heals your heart, purpose fuels your soul, and acts of kindness, they make your brain light up like fireworks. But here's the part no one tells you. Happiness isn't loud. It's quiet. It's a morning coffee in peace, a text from someone you love, or the small win you didn't post online. So pause. Look around. You're closer to happiness than you think. You just have to feel it. Choose gratitude over greed, purpose over pressure, and presence over perfection. Because when you stop chasing, happiness finds you. If this made you feel something, share it with someone who needs this today. What if peace isn't something you find, but something you allow? There's a pain we carry, not always visible, but heavy. Regrets, broken promises, memories that replay like a film we didn't ask to watch again. The past. It whispers that we're stuck, unworthy, or defined by what happened. But here's the truth. You are not your past. You are what you choose to become after it. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing to stop bleeding from wounds that no longer exist. It's giving yourself the permission to move forward without guilt, without shame. Inner peace begins the moment you stop allowing the past to control the present. It's in the breath, the stillness, the choice to forgive, not for them, but for you. And when you finally let go, you'll realize the weight you were carrying was never yours to hold forever. Let go, not to forget, but to move forward. Let today be the day you set yourself free. What if everything you need is already in your life? We spend so much time chasing the next goal, the next win, the next big thing, thinking that's where happiness lives. But what if happiness isn't in the next chapter? What if it's in the page you're on right now? Gratitude changes everything. It softens pain, rewires the brain, and pulls us out of the fog. Not because life is perfect, but because you've trained your heart to see what's already beautiful. But because that morning coffee, that one friend who always checks in, your breath, your heartbeat, your strength. The moment you start counting blessings instead of problems, life shifts. Your energy shifts. You don't need more to feel full. You just need to notice. Gratitude is not weakness. It's the mindset of warriors who refuse to let the world make them hard. Stay grateful. Stay grounded. Stay present. Share this video with someone who needs a little light today. What if the secret to endless joy was already inside you? In a world chasing fleeting pleasures, we often search for happiness in the wrong places. But true, long-term happiness isn't found in material things or momentary highs. It's cultivated from within. It starts with a mindset shift, embracing gratitude, purpose, and the beauty of the present moment. Imagine a life where every sunrise reminds you of new beginnings, where every challenge transforms into an opportunity to grow. That's the power of nurturing your inner self. When you invest in genuine connections, in self-care, and in meaningful pursuits, you pave the path to fulfillment. This isn't about chasing happiness, it's about creating it. It's found in the quiet moments of reflection, the deep breaths taken during a sunrise, and the smiles shared with those who truly matter. Happiness is a garden that grows with love, patience, and consistent care. So ask yourself, how can you nurture your inner garden today? Is it time to let go of superficial distractions and invest in what truly feeds your soul? Because your journey to long-term fulfillment begins now. Stand tall, smile often, and create your own lasting joy. What if you woke up tomorrow to a life you actually loved? Too many people are surviving, but not truly living, chasing deadlines, pleasing others, ignoring their own heart. But what if I told you that your life doesn't have to be a to-do list? It can be an experience, a masterpiece. Creating a life you love doesn't mean running from reality. It means designing it with intention, doing what matters, letting go of what doesn't, making space for peace, for passion, for purpose. Start with one question. What do I want to feel every day? Then shape your days around that feeling. Not perfection, not pressure, just truth. The life you love isn't out there somewhere. It's built moment by moment, choice by choice, day by day. And it starts today. So take the first step. Say yes to you, to joy, to freedom, to building a life that finally feels like home, because you deserve that kind of life. Save this if it hit you in the heart. You've been told happiness comes from more, but what if it's found in less? We chase the next thing, the next outfit, the next gadget, the next upgrade. But with every new thing, we feel just a little more empty. We fill our homes, our schedules, even our hearts, until there's no room left for stillness, no space left for peace. But here's the truth. Happiness doesn't live in the things you own. It lives in the space you create by letting them go. Less stuff, less stress, more clarity, more presence, more freedom to be you. Minimalism isn't about living without. It's about living with only what matters most. So if you're tired of the noise, if your heart is craving space to breathe, maybe it's time to release the weight. Not just from your shelves, but from your soul. Choose less, live more, and watch your joy rise with the simplicity. Follow for more content that nourishes your soul. You can feel lonely, even when you're surrounded by people, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Loneliness isn't weakness, it's a whisper, calling you back to connection, not to crowds, not to noise, but to something real, something meaningful. We've learned to smile for the world and suffer in silence. But deep down, we all crave the same thing, to be seen, heard, loved without masks. Connection starts with you, with reaching out, even when it feels hard, with showing up, not perfectly, but honestly. It's not about how many friends you have, it's about the few who truly know you. So if you feel alone today, remember, you are not forgotten, you are not invisible, and it's never too late to begin again. Let's build bridges, not walls. Let's open hearts, not scrolls. You matter, and someone out there is waiting for you. Follow for more reminders that you are never alone. What if your thoughts were the reason you're stuck or set free? Every day your mind speaks. But is it lifting you up or tearing you down? Positive thinking isn't just a feel-good quote or a temporary escape. It's a lifeline. When the world is heavy and the path is unclear, your thoughts can become your compass. It's not about ignoring the pain. It's about choosing to believe that something better is still possible. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are the voice that says, I will try again. Positivity isn't weakness. It's strength wrapped in hope. It's courage dressed in calm. So today, choose one thought that builds you, not breaks you. Start small, stay soft, but stay strong. You have the power to rewrite your story, one thought at a time. Your mind is listening. What will you tell it today? You got the title, the car, the money. But why do you still feel empty? Because happiness isn't hiding in your bank account. It's not at the top of your resume, not in the applause, not in the numbers. We've been told that success equals worth. But what if success without meaning is just a prettier version of pain? You can be rich and still be lost. You can have followers and still feel alone. The world will try to sell you a version of happiness that's shiny and loud. But real joy is quiet. It's in laughter with no agenda. It's in being known. It's in giving more than you take. True success It's waking up at peace with who you are. So stop chasing things. Start chasing truth. The most successful people aren't the richest. They're the ones who sleep peacefully and love deeply. And that kind of happiness can't be bought. Choose what matters. We spend our lives searching, chasing things we think will make us happy. But deep down, something feels missing. Because the deepest fulfillment doesn't come from what you have. It comes from what you give. A helping hand, a listening ear, a moment of kindness when someone needs it most. Science shows that acts of giving light up the same parts of the brain as pleasure. It literally rewires you for happiness. Not the quick kind, the deep, lasting kind. Giving reminds you matter. That even in your hardest seasons, you still have something to offer. You don't need to be rich to give, just willing. Sometimes the smallest gesture becomes someone else's turning point. And when you give from the heart, you gain something no money can buy: meaning. This is your reminder. Don't underestimate the power of your kindness. Because when you give, you don't lose, you come alive. Now tell me, who will you lift up today? Happiness isn't found in the noise. It's in the quiet choices you make every day. To let go, to be grateful, to choose peace over pressure, and to remember you already have what it takes to live a meaningful life. If this reminded you of something real, don't just scroll. Share it. Someone else might need this message today too. Until next time.